Hey guys, namaskar, bonjour and welcome back to the new video. In this video, I'm going to share the second website which can help you to pay your rent or deposit when you don't have the money to pay, which is Garantme. So let's see more about it. I'm going to share the screen. You can just see what are the steps. And the last part of this video will be the difference between Garantme and Visale. Which one is easier, which one is better. So what is Garantme? Garantme and Visale, they both provide the same type of services, which is providing a guarantor or paying the deposit or the rent when we are unable to pay. So this gives a guarantee to the landlord that their rent will be coming even if we are not earning or there is some problem with the finance or something. Okay guys, so here is the video on Garantme. As I mentioned, it is the similar type of services like Visale. So let's go ahead. The first thing you can see, we can change the language from here. Why landlord choose Garantme? It's certified application, guaranteed rent and simple procedure. As I mentioned, within a day you get the document without any paperwork from our side. All the legal procedures is taken care by Garantme. Now we can also call an advisor. Here is our part. Let's say online form. We fill this form, my application. As I mentioned, I just did a login in this, but I didn't finish my application, so we should go ahead with this. And so I move in, city is Paris. Okay, let's say Paris. Move in date, as I mentioned, I'm looking for a house as well, so I'm looking from 1st March. Let's say it's 1st March, and the maximum budget I can pay is, let's say, 500 euros. Duration 12 months. Are you planning to move in alone? Okay. It's very simple form compared to Visale, if you have noticed. So it says you need a responsible party if you do not have enough income. Can you provide a responsible party? I will say no, I don't have. That is the one reason I'm here. So the explanation of responsible party. Your responsible party can be a relative or a friend, live anywhere in the world, have revenues in currency. So what happens if we put yes? You have to give details of that person. I just don't want to fill all this form, so I'll just say no and I'll click on next. And what they say, add a responsible party. You have to add a responsible party because your budget is too high in comparison of your monthly revenues of 1,000 euros. You can guarantee a rent of 4,100 in. So they say that they cannot give me the facility because my rent is expectation is too high, the budget is too high. But they can help me if it is 412. So if this limit suits, click on continue. What I did, I just increased the salary per month. I put 1,000 euros earlier, but then I put 1,200. So the documents which are required from us, that is tenant document. So what identity proof we need? We can have the visa, etc. We can have passport, driving license, temporary resident card, national card or EU. Proof of revenue is all. You can provide last 3 pay slips, internship allowance proof, last balance sheet, etc. Proof of payment if someone is sponsoring, if you got a scholarship. Then they say proof of saving. Now I actually didn't understand and why we have to give the saving details to them. So basically they want to see whether we are like maintaining good balance in our bank account, and if we are saving enough money every month. So in case some problem happens and we are unable to pay back to Garantme, I think they are going to deduct it from our account, but I'm not sure. Now we come to optional documents. So it says you can give your CV or your previous rentals. As I mentioned, people who are staying on a domicile or hébergement letter, they generally don't have rent receipts. But in that case, what we can do is, it's a certificate given by the previous owner, you can say, or the current owner, that we have paid the rent on time, there was no problem from our side, we have maintained the property intact and didn't do any nuisance in the house. And that's all the documents. It's not as complicated, you can say, as Visale. Let's go back, and then you just submit your documents. That's, as you can see, first we have to fill the online form. I filled it. Certificate of eligibility will be received, and then you do the apartment research, and there is Garantme priority, landlord approval, and guarantor pack activation. So in 2 hours, you will receive a secure payment link, basically where we need to make the payment for Garantme. As I mentioned, it is not a state-oriented service, so it is chargeable as it is a private service. And how much does it cost? Let's say as I put 500 euros monthly rent, I have to pay 210 euros for a year. So if I stay there for 1 year, I have to pay this amount. If I stay for 2 years, I have to pay 270. If I stay for more, depends on that. So let's just quickly read what they are saying. Co-tenants renter contracts require one guarantor per tenant. Each co-tenant can use Garantme separately, and the price per tenant will be decreasing. Okay, when you have to pay payment, which is this one, which is the fees of Garantme, is when you sign the rental contract. Okay, renewal, yes, you can do it every year, and minimum fees as it is here is 150 euros, and it applies to all rents that are below 360 euros per month, including charges. Payment method, you can see it's all this: American Express, Visa, and then there are more details about why you should choose, etc., and there are feedback as well. This website is quite simple and all is good. So in a way it is not bad. It is just we have to pay some fees, and let's say if my rent is 400 euros, 168 euros is not bad. Very simple website, very simple and easy to go through. Now let's see the Visale again, and yes, you can see it's all French, very unique. You can check your eligibility, you don't have to fill all the details, and there are other options as well, not just housing. There are, as you can see, it is emploi, that is work plus housing. So comment below guys, like, did you like Garantme or did you like Visale? Check the websites personally and see which one is more relatable to you. I don't think so it is bad idea or it is bad to pay 150 for a year, but finding a good house, and I also think this is also not bad. Okay, so according to me, I will go with Visale anytime because it is state oriented, it is not a private branch, and if anything happens, I can run to government. But if something happens to Garantme, I don't know where to run to. So that's my feedback about this. So we have seen both the videos, first of Visale and second of Garantme. Did you find any difference? Let me tell you. The first one is Visale is state oriented. As I mentioned, it is the Action Logement, Action Housing which introduced this, and the cruise also works with Visale, while Garantme is a third-party organization, and that is how we have the main difference, which is Visale is free and Garantme is not free. And the last thing is, it's not very difficult to get Garantme services. As you have seen that first we apply and we check the eligibility, and then we go ahead and search the accommodations. And as you have seen in the video itself, that it says it will get you the papers and all the documents necessary in 1 day. But both have been approved and both have been used by the owners here, so you can go ahead and check the websites. And I'm also searching accommodation since long, and it is really tiring that since 5 years I'm here, but getting a house is as difficult as it was earlier, and especially not just getting a house, but getting a house with proper papers, that means proper contract, is difficult. So once I get a house, how do I proceed? I will share you the experience and whether I have chosen Garantme or Visale and how the process went through. Was it okay? Was it easy? So that's it for today, guys. I will see you next week. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment below your queries, your confusions. Thank you for watching. Bye. Ciao.